Howdy y'all, welcome back to another modded Minecraft video. I am Regaris. I think today what I would like to go over is robots, Buildcraft robots. I saw these things in NEI and last time I messed around with Buildcraft, these things were not in there. And they kind of look a little bit like the turtles to me, and I always enjoyed messing around with turtles. And so I started getting into these things, and after a couple days of aggravation, I think I kind of figured them out, basically how to get them to work and do what I wanted them to do. And the reason that I wanted to get into them, if you remember, I showed this whole area over here that had been destroyed by the MFR tree farm. Somehow bugged out and started pulling all the leaves off of all the trees. So over here we had just tons of these dead trunks just everywhere. These huge swaths of just trunks, no leaves. And I was kind of getting tired of looking at that, so I wanted to chop all that down. But I could have just done it with a hatchet. But hey, this is modded. You gotta do it in a modded way. So I saw that Buildcraft had a lumberjack robot, and it would work in an area. So I kind of got into it. So, what are you going to need to do the Buildcraft robots? We'll start off kind of at the beginning. We'll just go in here and we'll do BC. You can see this gives you kind of a list of all the different robots. These things are not super cheap. This is not a beginning game item. Now, first of all, you're going to need your assembly table to make all the circuits and yada yada. For each robot, you're going to need a redstone crystal. And 2 diamond chipsets. These aren't too bad, but these things take forever. It's like 1 million or something RF per. They take a long time to make, and it's a block of redstone each. They take a long time to make. Even here, with all the power that I can put into it, they take a long time to make. You'll need a programming table for each one. That is to make these little redstone boards that actually make it. Because when you first make a robot, you're going to get this one, which is just a generic robot. It'll be white, nothing to him. And then to make the other ones, you'll need to make a board, which you'll need to make the redstone board first. You'll place that in here, right here, and then it'll give you a list of all the different boards you can make. And then once you have that, you need an integration table. The integration table, your robot will go here, your board will go there, and then bang, you'll have your lumberjack, your butcher, carrier, whatever. And that gives you your robot to use. That's the easy part. Now the part where you have to program these damn things. Excuse me. What you need to really make also is a zone planner. Now this is kind of a you'll need a little map thing to put in here, and what you'll be able to do is actually pick areas to work in. I clicked wrong. Yeah, I clicked wrong here. Let's get rid of all that. Get rid of all that. Get rid of that. Go back over here, get rid of that. What you do is you can pick a color and then draw out where you want them to work. This is real important. If you don't tell them where to work, they'll just kind of go off on their own. With this, it'll give you a little map location, and we'll show you how to kind of use this to instruct them here in just a minute. But you'll draw out where you want them to work in. Now, this is real important that you tell them where you want them to work and what you want them to do. Well, not what you want them to do. The robot will kind of decide what it's supposed to do. But you can't just make one robot to do everything. For instance, to clear all this wood out, I used a lumberjack and what's called a picker. The lumberjack just cuts down trees. It doesn't pick anything up. And it only cuts down the wood. It doesn't take care of the leaves. So if you have a world that doesn't automatically take care of the leaves for you, Like this one has, crap, I can't remember what it's called now. Yeah, well, anyways, there's a mod in here that once you cut down the tree, the leaves automatically all, fall to the ground. But if you don't have that, there's another one in here called a leaf cutter or something like that. Planter. Which one is it? Leaf cutter. They'll take care of it. So you would need 3 for that, but for me, I only used a lumberjack and a picker. The picker just goes around and picks everything up, and we'll show that. So once you have your map, and you have an area defined that you want them to work in, then you can kind of go sleep real quick. Then you can kind of set up the area that you want to work in. Kind of gives you an idea of, so they don't wander off. I lost one robot. I had him sitting on the charging station before I programmed it, and he just flew off, and I have yet to find him. So I ended up having to make another one. So we'll talk about that in a second. Let me pause. We'll get over to the area, and then we'll be right back. All right, here is the setup that I eventually found that works after trying to find some videos on this, and not too many people are very successful at there's one, the guy is really good at doing it, but his audio is so bad that for most of it you really can't even hear what he's saying. Probably one of the better videos out there, but it's painful to listen to the audio. Really like to see him redo that with some better. He's got some serious line noise in there. It's really, really bad. But I digress. So let's talk about what we have here. What we have is a BC power pipe, wooden kinesis to a diamond kinesis pipes, and on top of each pipe is a docking station. This little thing right here. Okay. And then just have it coming out of a tesseract. You can do power cell, whatever you want to do, as long as you're getting these guys power. Even when they're sitting here sleeping like this, they are getting a trickle of power. So even when they're just sitting here, that's why I have them sitting on a pipe or power pipe instead of just sitting on just a plain old docking station with no power to it. Really, sheep? You know you're gonna die, right? Yep, you're dead. No, where are you going? What happened there? Go back. Go back. Okay. That was weird. They must have got upset. They didn't like to see the death. So this is our picker. This is the lumberjack. Obviously, he's got an axe. Now, they don't have an axe when you get them. You have to supply them with an axe. So, but first, let's talk about what they're sitting on. They're sitting on a docking station, and then underneath each of them is an ore gate. This is kind of how you tell them what to do. Now, each of these are identical on both of them. Now, what I have is an OR gate on here. So if the redstone signal, what I'm telling it is that the redstone signal is off, go to the station. So if I want them to come back, like he's obviously seen something he needs to go pick up, they will pick up anything, by the way. Anything. Eggs, saplings, wood, whatever. He'll go pick it up, and then he'll bring it back over to this chest. But because that's what he do. And then if the redstone signal is on, like it is right now, I'm telling it to work in the area, and then when you have that, you'll give him that map. I'm not going to turn it off right now because no telling where he'll wander off to. Where in the hell is he going? Let's go see what he's going to go pick up. There must be eggs or something over here. Yep. See, he's going over there to pick up eggs. Good little egg farmer, I guess. This guy is set up the exact same way. Same thing. Redstone signal off, go to station. So he'll go off and work, and he'll find any tree. You can see this whole area was trees. Was those leafless trees, just the trunks all over the place. Okay, you need to come back now. I don't know where you is. Where you wandering off to? This one over here is our drop-off chest. And this one is set up to say that if there's space in the inventory, accept items. You see you got a little kind of a white robot up there with an arrow pointing down to the pipe. It says accept items. So that's where he knows to come and drop off his stuff. This one is our axes. Now this is where I had the biggest trouble. I wasn't sure how to give the robot axes, and all the videos that I watched, they just had a structural pipe, which I don't have on me, but a structural pipe, which is a pipe that you can put this stuff on there, but it's not a real pipe. It can't transport anything with it. It's mainly used to like move red wire around, stuff like that. So this would not work for me until I put a wooden transport pipe on here. And if you've never messed with Buildcraft before, the reason that you have a wooden kinesis pipe or a wooden transport pipe is these are your extraction pipes. You have to put these in the beginning of a chain to pull out of an inventory, to pull out energy, whatever. Pull out fluids. There has to be a wooden pipe first. So a wooden fluid pipe, wooden transport pipe, whatever. So this one is set up to say that if there's items in the inventory, specifying item iron axes, then it will provide that item. So if this little dude, say, well, let's break him real quick. Do I have, you need a Buildcraft wrench, by the way, to do this, which is this one right here. If we break him, if I can target him. Can I not target him? What the hell? Why can't I get him? Another bug I had is when I broke this thing, the robot sunk down into the ground and never saw him again. He slowly went down into the ground. So I don't break this right now. Oh, getting dark again. Yeah, we are not protected over here with a magnum torch. Okay, why won't he break? Because I want to take that axe away from him. Where's he going to chop? Okay, I guess he's going to go over here and chop on this tree a little bit. Which is weird. Because they were all done yesterday. Okay, well, let's send him over there to go over and get that done. But that's what he'll do. He'll just go over and chop. That is so strange that he's chopping that now. But yesterday he came over here and he decided he was done. But you notice he just chops the wood out. And the picker will just fall behind him and get all that. See, that's the... see, you missed one. Where the hell is he going now? That is not in your area, buddy. That is way not in his area. Okay. Great. Maybe they're screwed up. Did I turn off the area or something? No. Well, that's obviously a bug because he just moved on. And that is not in the area that he's supposed to be in. That's what I'm talking about. These things are a little frustrating. Sometimes they're a little weird. Like, they just miss stuff. I don't know if it's because I just reloaded. I don't know. No telling. No telling at all. These are still relatively new, so I still think they're a little buggy. Why can I not pick him up now? I can't target anything. What the hell? This should pop him right off, but it's not doing it. So I don't know what's going on there. I may have to restart real quick. But that's kind of how you need to do this. You need to set up someplace for them to get the tools if they use tools. Now the tree leaf picker will need shears. There is no robot that will do like shear sheep. I did try to. There's one called a stripes robot. That's the one I lost in the ground. That will use any tool that you supply it, and it'll try to use it like it's supposed to be used. However, that didn't work out with the shears. It flew up into the sky and just kept randomly shearing nothing, and never actually came down and sheared the sheep. So it didn't do me any good. Of course, there's other ways to do that, so it's no big deal. There's ones for pretty much everything. But like I said, not one robot will do everything. Like if you want to do a farm, if we look at robots, you would need, see, carrier will move stuff around. Tank, you got pumps, delivery, miner, which I haven't messed with. Bomber, that one's pretty cool. I saw a video of that one. You have ones that'll dig, butcher. Okay, you have a planter, which plants crops, and then there's another one that actually picks the crops, a harvester, and a picker, of course, you would need. So to make like a wheat farm, you would need a picker, a harvester, and a planter. All three of those to do a farm. But you know, we just take care of itself on its own, because when they get low on power, they'll come back over here, get on their charging, you know, on their docking station, and they'll charge themselves up. You'll see them come over here whenever they're low on power. So that's kind of cool. Wonder if let's get rid of that real quick. We'll put it back in here. Refresh him. Get rid of that. Put that back in there. Refresh him. I don't think I added to it, so he's gonna go pick something else up. More eggs. Well, this guy should be done. I wonder if I can knock him down now. Why can't I get this guy? That is so weird. See, I can't even hit him. Can't hit him, can't knock him down. That's not good. That's a bug. Hopefully I don't lose these guys again. Now, supposedly when you break their docking station, they'll fall, but I don't want to try it when I don't know where they're at. So I'll wait till they're coming back over. That is not your area, man. Damn it. They seem like they're just working to work now. I may have to go ahead and do this. But you notice these are red and these are green. When they're red like this means this docking station already has one assigned to it. If it's yellow, that means that it's prepared to accept one, or that one's kind of, it's preparing to be connected. And if it's green like that, it means it's free. Any bot can come over here and use it. So let me try to figure out what the hell these guys are doing real quick. Maybe reset them. May have something to do with just starting up the game. You can see I just started it up. Because that is not in their freaking area. I don't know what the hell. I don't even know where the other one went. I'm gonna recall them and figure out what the heck's up with them. Because I can't even break them. So I don't know what's going on. Be back in just a second. Well, I have no idea why they were flying around where they weren't supposed to, because that's not where the area was. But I do know why I couldn't pick them up, and that's because I had the wrong damn wrench. Yeah, always make sure you're using the right tool. That is a giant help. So, kind of show you how this works, what I'm going to do is come over here real fast and have them just clear down this little section right here. Oops, nope, I don't want that. Hold on. Get up and give me that back. And we need one on top, and then we're going to put our emerald gates here on the side. And then we're going to slap a couple of levers down right here. Then, again, like I was saying, pipe. We're going to do another docking station on top. And we're going to do a gold AND gate. And then over here, we're going to do our wooden transport pipe. Remember, you need this to be able to pull out the tools for your bot. So he can, whatever bot it is, if they need a tool, that's where he needs to get it. So over here, we're going to say space, or no, yeah, no. We need items in inventory. Actually need an axe. And then we're going to say, we're just going to click through until we get provide items. And on this one over here, we're going to say item space and inventory. And then should be one for accept items. There we go. Okay, so these two are set. And then over here we're going to say redstone signal off. So we can recall them. Go to station. And then redstone signal on. Work an area. And then we're going to put our little map in here. Now I've redone the map to just kind of be this little corner over here. What are we on right now? It's off. Okay. So then we're going to do the same thing here. Now there is a tool that you can copy this, but I didn't make it. Okay, because I don't have that many. Let's see, redstone signal on. Work. Okay. Should be good. Should be good. So let's put our axe back in here. Now these are both in off states, which means these guys, when we put them on here, won't go flying off doing their own thing. You know, now they're saying, okay, you're doing what you're supposed to do. So we'll send him off first. What did I do wrong? This is why these little guys are so frustrating. You know, what the hell? Okay, you got a redstone signal. You should be off working in your area. Why are you not leaving? You've got stuff over here. Items in inventory. Go get it. Go get it. It's right there. Just run over there. Swear to God, this was exactly what I had. Okay. Alright, damn it. This is so frustrating. So frustrating. Let me see. What do we do here? Now we got that little area right there. Could be he's outside of his work area. Let's try. A lot of times, if where they are is outside of the work area, they may not function. So let's expand this out to there, and then we'll put the map back in. This is another thing that I found is they won't work if where they're at is not included in the work area. So if we switch that out, hopefully that's the fix. But I can't believe, can't believe that's the cause, but see, I want to clear that out first just to make sure. Clear that out. Just make sure. Alright. Is that going to do it? I both love and hate these things. What the hell, man? Be right back. Well, it must have been something with the map file, because once I went in there and I just kind of selected the whole map to clear, and then put the map back in, redid it, and then put it back in here, and now they're working fine. So I guess there must have been some residue of over in that other area left behind, and it was kind of confusing the robot. So once I cleared it all, then they started working fine. So just take that into account, that you got to make sure if you're using the same color on your map that you have it cleared. But you can see him going to town now. He's cleared one tree already. Let me turn this thing off so I can stop getting saplings. So he's cleared one tree, Pickery's going about his business, doing his thing, picking up all the stuff that drops, and I do mean everything that drops. And when he gets full, he'll come over here and drop it off in this chest. And if he runs out of an axe, he'll come back over here and get another one. I don't know if they'll take modded axes. I haven't tried that yet. You know, I have so much iron, I just loaded the chest up with iron axes. And, you know, it'll last them for quite a while. So robots are a lot of fun, so expect to see more of these if I can use them. Little worried about that little boner this morning with the him going out and just chopping down wood. But I think in the future we won't be using the robots for chopping down wood. I mean, we really don't need it. The only reason I did this was to kind of clear cut that area a little bit. And probably, why is that tree not coming down? Probably won't be doing that again. So let's recall these guys back. And that's the robots. So just remember they're frustrating. And, you know, if you are going bald, if you have a balding issue, you probably don't want to mess with these because you'll pull out what little hair you have left. But I think they're definitely on the right track with these things. I think they'll be a lot of fun. They just got some little quirks and kinks that they need to kind of get worked out on them. But other than that, man, they are awesome. A lot of fun to do. Do take a little bit of work to get started, though. Do take a little bit of work to get started. Well, I hope this helps some folks if you're trying to figure out how to do these little dudes. If you got any questions or anything, don't forget to pop them to me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Sharing is always a wonderful, wonderful thing. And I appreciate you guys coming by. And until next time, I will see y'all later.